Hello everyone. Good morning to one and all ma. Today we are discussing our concept that is nothing but our subject design thinking. Now we can discuss in design thinking fourth unit. Okay. In fourth unit, what are the topics include in design thinking in the sense? The first topic is design thinking in information technology, and the second topic is design thinking in business process model, and the third topic is design thinking for agile software development, and the fourth concept that is nothing but a virtual collaboration, and then the fifth topic that is nothing but multi-user and multi-account interaction, and the next further concept need for communication, and then last two concepts that is nothing but tiles toolkit, and last topic of fourth unit that is nothing but cloud implementation. Okay, first of all, if you have to learn about this design thinking, first of all, if you have to learn what is the design thinking, okay, what is the design thinking exactly, if you have to learn now. Okay, what is design thinking? If we have to design one, if we have to think, okay, if you have to do one task, first of all, if you need to think, and then if you have to decide, oh, this is correct way we want to design, this is nothing but the task what they have to given to you, and the concept what exactly in the sense design thinking. Design thinking is a process of the something we want to create a problem solving. What I meant to say in the sense, design thinking, it is a process of creative problem solving. If you have to create you one innovative thought that you have to solve that problem, it is a mechanism. Okay, the design thinking, it is most appropriate for human centered core. Okay, whatever it encourages the organizations to focus on the people they are creating, for which it leads to the better products. Okay, product is the sense what we have to say, the product will visit to that person touch and feel, oh yes, it is good product. Okay, what about service? Service is nothing but, for example, I have give as for example, I have teaching you the online classes, so that is a service. Okay, and internally that process will be run there. Okay, this is the concept of design thinking. It is completely oriented the ideas implemented to lead a product or a service. Okay, first of all, if you have to do one task, for example, if you go if you play one game at your mobile, that is nothing but, for example, if you have taken one car game. Okay, in that car game, you have to play. First of all, you have to open that and you have to play. First of all, you have to, what you have to do, the design, if that user needs emphasize what you can emphasize, what you can observe. There are some cars will be there, the cars will be moving in front of they reach at some destination girl. Likewise, all cars will be gone away. Some car will be moving front, some car will be moving back. If you want to go, if you want to move front, yes, I want to do the task. Yes, you can observe the task, whatever you do, whatever you did. Okay, you can empathize the task with your users. Okay, and then whatever the user needs, there is a problem, yes, you can go that way. There is a problem will be there, and your insight, it will be it might be you can think once, oh, this side will you this side I can go this side, that problem will be there, I can move this side, there is no problem, yes, I can move that side. If there, you can ideate yourself by challenging assumptions and creating ideas. Okay, for innovative solutions. It's nothing but what we can one of the phrase of ideate. Okay, and then we have to start creating a solution. Yes, there is a path will be there, yes, I want to move that side, yes, I want to catch that you have to think about like that, okay, to start the creating a solution. And finally, yes, the reached goal, we can reach that goal. Yes, there is something I want to go that side, there is a reach achievement is there. Yes, finally you can test the solution. Yes, I can reach it. This is you can likely, this is nothing but you can think once, whatever I gave the task, you can for example, I gave the task for you. For example, if you have written our notes, ma'am, for you can prepare a fourth unit assignment. First of all, if you have to design, if you have to think, okay, later you can this design. Yes, I will make for A4 sheet papers. Yes, I can do the task now today itself. First topic I did right. You can design, you can think once, you can observe. Yes, there is a solution. Yes, I can written this first topic in first page and two concepts and further pages. If you have to observe and there is a problem, there is a must and should be solution with there. And finally you have, if you have to reach the, if you have to reach that solution. Okay, this is nothing but design thinking. Okay, design thinking has been used to solve some business problems at companies like Toyota, Intuit and SAP, okay, and IBM. One reason for the proliferation, in the sense rapidly enhance of design thinking in industries, is that it's useful to break down the problems in any complex systems. Okay, be it with business, government, or serial or social organizations. Okay, if you have to think of design thinking, it can be used to solve some business problems at companies. Like if you have to take Toyota and IBM, so many companies there. For one reason, the proliferation in this of design thinking, in the sense rapidly it won't be increase of design thinking in industries, in IT industries, is that it's useful to break down the problems in any complex systems, be it with business, governments, or social organizations. Okay, this is the concept of design thinking. If you have design thinking, first of all, if you have to understand and what it will be, how can I explore that one, and to start some creating solutions, and whatever you have to evaluate it. That is some of the phrases if you have to learn about the things. Okay, first of all, what is design thinking? In a clear cut way, I can explain now. Design thinking is a process for creative problem solving. Design thinking, it has a human centered core. It encourages the organizations to focus on the people they are creating for, which it leads to the better products and services and internal processes. Okay, it is the main actual definition of design thinking. It is a process for creating the problem solving. Okay, it is mainly the purpose, human centered core, what the human think and what they can design. Okay, later we can see in one more definition of design thinking. It has been used to solve business problems at companies like Toyota, Intuit and SAP and IBM. One reason for the proliferation of design thinking in industries is that it's useful to break down the problems in any complex systems, it be it with business and government or social organization, is nothing but design thinking. First of all, if you have to learn about these design thinking, if you have some phases, how many phases? 5 phases if you have to learn now. What the 5 phases? First of all, if you have to empathize, what is the meaning of the empathize? In the sense with user, with your users, user can observe, for example, user in the sense of people via empathy, in the sense with your users is nothing but what they can observe. First of all, they can observe the empathize people via empathy. Okay, these are the 4 steps. We want to efficient and systematic process called the phases of design thinking. Okay, these are the 5 steps, efficient and systematic process called the phases of design thinking. First one, if you want to emphasize with your users like people, okay, and next one, second one is nothing but a define what you, if you have to define your user needs, whatever the user needs, their problem and your insights, okay. Okay, you can, the problem will be there via, it should be what you have to define in the sense analysis. What you have to analyze, the problem will become, the problem is, if you have to first the problem analyzing, if you have to analyze, think once in your human centered core, okay, the problem via analysis, user, whatever the user needs, whatever the problem and your insight it might be, okay. And coming to the third one, that is nothing but ideate, the name sells ideate, for innovation in the sense some creativity, okay, something innovative in the sense some new ideas will grown up our companies, okay. Whatever the customer give, one innovative thing in your mind, that will be improved our customer products and our company businesses models also, even whatever it may be. But the solution via creation, what I meant to say, the solution via creation, okay, that is nothing but ideate in the sense by challenging assumptions and creating ideas, okay, for innovative solutions, solution via creation. It is one of the efficient and systematic process, this is the one of the phrase of design thinking, okay. And then if you have to do the prototype, what does the prototype do, what is the meaning of the prototype? Prototype in the sense to start creating solutions, okay. Prototype is the one of the model, okay, to start creating solution, whatever the solution via creation, and then we have to start, okay. And finally, if we have to make a test, whatever the problem will the whatever the last one, the concept is nothing but a test is nothing but one of the phase of design thinking. It is also very crucial role play on design thinking. It is efficient and systematic process of design thinking, one of the phrase. Test in the sense we want to make a test, in the sense this is nothing but concept via making a test, one solution, okay. It's nothing but the design thinking phases. These are all the design thinking phases. If you have to learn about design thinking is one of the process to creating a problem solving, okay. We want to encourage the organizations to focus on the people they are creating, for which they leads to better products and services, okay. The ideas are implemented to lead a product or services. First of all, if you have to maintain one, first of all, the manager will give some task to you. First of all, if you have to emphasize that one, and then you have to take some define whatever the user needs, whatever the problem, and then you have to ideate that one, and later we have to start that creating a solution like prototype, and finally the concept via make a test, the solution it should be clear or not. This is the main goal of design thinking, okay. Now understood the concept of design thinking, all of you? I hope all of you understand this design thinking. Whatever you do, first of all, if you have take some process, some mechanism will be there, for step by step process will be there, okay. This is the concept of design thinking, ma. Later we discuss the first topic, that is nothing but design thinking in information technology. Later further video you can listen design thinking in information technology in a clearly way, okay. Thank you.